Right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Anyone that has joined me, is there someone there? Oh, hang on. We've already got comments on already. Mr. Rate My Beer. You're late, pal. What's going on? Just give the curry a stir. Had to pour myself a drink and thought I'd come up. Scared? You got no fucking chance, pal. No chance am I scared. There is no way I am scared. I'm not a wimp either. Food 1, no ID nil. Get away. Get away. How do fucking forgot his name. G. I'll call you G. I've forgotten your bloody first name. How are you, pal? Hiya, Minxie. How are you? He was in hair and makeup. Thank you very much. I ain't got my chair now. I'm halfway through a haircut. I started my hair myself. The actual come home and finish it off after. That's why it looks a bit of a mess. It's half and half at the moment. Are you, Grant? Thanks for joining us. And Paul's being a little arsehole again, isn't he? Rate my beer. So, got 8 people in watching. I'm a little bit behind on this. Got myself a pint, or 3/4 of a pint. San Miguel, perfect draft, 5.4%. Yeah, so the food's in. The food is in cooking. So I reckon probably by the time it's going to be cooked about 6:30. I'll have to go and sort of turn it off. I'll let it settle for a little bit. I'll probably bring it up, actually, just let it settle there for a couple of minutes on the side. And then we'll get stuck into it. But yeah, we'll have a go. Good luck, Baz. It's horrendous. Have you done the Vindaloo? Have you done the Vindaloo, Chris? I know you done the mac and cheese, didn't you? The chili mac and cheese. I've already done that twice. And the tikka masala. But I'm going to be really stupid and try and do it without eating any of the rice. I might eat the rice after it, but I'm going to try and do it without the rice. I'm going to try and make it as hard as possible. As hard as possible. Oh, Chris done it yesterday. Did you finish it, pal? Did you finish it? I know you weren't keen on the mac and cheese and you said never again, but you seem to have gone out and bought this. Chris, your video, is it up already? Is it up already? I haven't seen it. I haven't even noticed anything about it. So, yeah, and to be honest, this doesn't make any difference. I lost my trail of thought. This video has come because of a certain channel called Rate My Beer and a certain bloke at that channel called Paul, who happened to mention to me last week, I think. Yeah, it was last week at some point. That, oh, Baz, there's a new bloody Pepper X thing out. So, and then he automatically straight away said, I've got a challenger at that. I'm going to get them all and shut you up. Well, we shall see, Paul. We shall see if we get that far. If we get that far. You didn't finish the pizza slice, if I remember. Or the chili mac and cheese, or the tikka masala, or anything else that you've actually done. I don't know why I'm laughing. I might not do this yet. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for joining us all. 13 in. Quick slurpy. Now, pal. Yeah, that's it. I should put some of the comments up now, shouldn't I, really? Put them up, because I won't be able to do it while I'm eating. So, how hard do I think this challenge is going to be? I know it's going to be hot. I've had some of the Pepper X stuff. It's going to be really bloody hot. I fully expect to be hiccuping after about 2 mouthfuls. I fully expect to be sweating. I'm fully expecting to have some ring sting in the morning, to put it politely. I'm definitely going to have some of that in the morning. I know that. I think the last time I ate one, I couldn't sit on the seat of my van when I was driving to work. It was like proper stinging. But do I think it will beat me? You never know, but I would be absolutely amazed if I couldn't finish it. I really would. Now, I've not, I've not tasted any of this new Pepper X range, so I don't know how hot it is really. So I'm being a bit brave, and I've almost put a shovel in my hand to dig myself a little bit deeper, isn't it? But hopefully that won't be a case. Hopefully I'll finish the food, and it'll be a case of me chucking the shovel away and saying, hey. But no. I've done a poll I haven't checked on the poll, actually. I've got my phone here, as it happens. I'm going to check on the poll. I think it was something like 87% think I can do it without the rice. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody said I could do it with the rice and I would feel cheated. And the other 13% said if I fail it, I should retire. so yeah. Pardon me. Chris has said, cheers, Paul. Go and check out Chris the Butcher and Friends as well. Cracking bloke, long time since we've had a chat, mate. A few things have changed since I've last seen you anyway. God Emperor Sheba, if I recall, pals, the only man finished the slice on that dodgy. Yeah. Dodgy Rate My Beard channel. Yeah. Paul didn't. Paul decided to drop his, didn't he? Didn't he drop his? And I think 2 other channels dropped theirs as well. To be honest, it was instant harshness followed by pain. Yeah, to be fair, I think the other ones were as well, to be honest. I've got to admit, I think the mac and cheese was really up. Well, it was hard. It was hard. I'm not going to say really hard. It was hard. It was really hot. He got 2/3 through it. He just gave up then, did he? He done what he normally does, did he? Yeah, the mac and cheese was really hard. Don't mind me looking down. I'm just going to be being nosy on my bloody phone. The mac and cheese was hot, but quite good. But the tikka masala, because I just had the tikka masala as the tikka masala, it was pretty much all sauce. And I know Baldy Food Guy, I looked back to see if he'd done the mac and cheese. I watched some of the tikka masala one. And he said it was tiny little bits of chicken, and it was. And he said it may as well just be sauce. And I think that was actually harder because there was so much sauce in there. You were literally just drinking Pepper X curry sauce. So that there was times in that I thought, oh my God, this is getting really hot. But I did finish it and completely emptied the tray. So I'm hoping that because this has got a little bit of quite a bit of chicken in it, I'm hoping that's going to help it, but it might not. It might not. Special you. Are you on about me? You're saying I'm special. Oh, no, I don't want to be like Dad. I don't want to be like that Paul John saying, no chance. I can't be doing that. No man can ever be like that. That's not right in the head if you like him. So, yeah, what are we on? 10 minutes past 6, so not too bad. Now, I noticed on the box of this curry, it only actually says microwave it. There's no oven instructions, but I'm doing mine in the oven. So I'm taking a bit of a guess at it. So I set the oven at 185, a little bit higher. And I'm going to do it for about 45 minutes. I may check on it in 10 minutes, see what it's like, and give the rice a stir and what have you. Just in case I need the rice, because you never know, and give the meat a stir. But yeah, that's what I will be doing. I'll check up on it. And to anyone that doesn't know, it comes in a 400-gram pack. It is. I should have bought the cardboard up the sleeve. It's 400 grams. I'm going to guess that is with the curry and the rice. And it's £4 from Iceland. 45 minutes. How very dare you, Chris the Butcher? I am disgusted with you. How dare you think I would stall? How dare you think that? No, I'm not too bothered. To be honest, I'll just go to the next comment. Video Games 1980s. Hello, how are you, pal? Or lady? Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. If I'm honest, Chris, right? And this could turn around and bite me right in the arsehole. This could, well, it will do in the morning. But I mean, what I'm going to say, I'm thinking, right? It's Pepper X. I've had Pepper X before now. I've done like 2 mac and cheese, and I've done the tikka masala. So I've done that. So I'm thinking, I can't imagine there's any more Pepper X in this curry than the others. And I could be completely wrong. So I'm thinking if I can handle that, I should be able to handle this. Because even though it's like Vindaloo, how much spicier is it going to be? Is a Vindaloo? This is basically a Vindaloo with pepper X. Surely the pepper X is just going to be so much hotter than the Vindaloo. It's not like surely the Vindaloo side of it isn't going to add any more to the pepper X. I don't know. It may well do, and I don't know if there's any more pepper X oil sauce whatever in it. I don't know. I think they put like I think somebody said there was about 3% pepper X in the mac and cheese and that, or well, the chili mac and cheese and the curry. I don't know, but God knows what. If this is hotter, I could be in like complete trouble. But I am not gonna. I'll tell you what, I won't be giving up on this one too easy. Not a chance. There's this young lad from another channel that thinks he's the heat king at the moment, and I'm not convinced he's doing it all fairly. Because the man couldn't handle any heat not so long ago, if I remember, and now he's eating everything. I'm not convinced. How are you, Craig? Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for joining us. You've probably seen that I'm going to be doing a silly challenge, as you do. That's how I am. Be back in a sec. Yeah, no worries, pal. Hang on. Be back in a sec. My internet's playing up, so I'm going to restart my router. No worries, pal. Hopefully it's not my end. Anyone else? Hopefully the stream's all going good, is it? No breaking up or anything? Let me know if it is. So, yeah. I'm quietly confident at this. I'm quietly confident. And I'm quietly confident I can do this without the rice. Because if anyone remembers, going back about 3 years ago now, me and Chris's beer reviews done the Carolina Reaper curry from Spice and Easy. And my God, that was hot. That was really hot. And that was freshly cooked. And it sat for a day as well, I think. That was bright red. And there was enough curry powder in that, I think, probably to do 4 portions. Whereas I split it up into 2. We had no rice, and I ate a full portion. And I still done it, if you like. That said, about 10 minutes after coming off air, it comes straight back up, which wasn't good. And I felt so much better once it did. So this may well be just as bad, but we'll have to wait and see. But bear with us. Obviously, the food is cooking at the moment. And anyone that has just joined us, Sam Miguel on the perfect draft. Baz is drinking. 5.4%. It's not the UK brewed one. It's the imported one. So what's everyone else had for tea? What has everyone else had for tea? You're going to tell me you're having a nice healthy salad. Something nice and chilled like a korma. Something like that, no doubt. But yeah, and this Wally's doing this. And if you're having a beer, let me know what you're drinking. I'm going to try and make it a quick live as well. Obviously, I'm starting a little bit later. I'm hoping to be on about an hour, but obviously I'm running that little bit late, so I may go to an hour and a quarter. But other than that, I'll try and keep it short. Once I've done the food, I'll probably have a drink, maybe eat rice and say bonjour. So Chris the Butcher. This is one of the hottest things I've done, and it doesn't have the hot, but tastes good. All right, so it's hot but tastes good as well. It's just harsh, hot, and painful. Yeah, proper intense. Like, I'll tell you what, there is one thing that I never actually ate, and it was more because the flavour was so intense. And I ordered a 12-inch Mexican hot pizza from where I live, and you could pick the base on it. So not the pizza base, but the actual sauce base. And I had a chili one. I had a chili base on it. So I had a Mexican hot pizza with a chili base. And I swear all that base was, I swear they just got the hot chili sauce that you have on your kebabs and just put it on there. And I actually left 3 slices of it. 3 slices I left of it. And it wasn't because it was so hot so much, but it was so intense that the flavour was just way too much for me. And I'm hoping it's not going to be like that. But if it is, I could be in trouble. That said, 12-inch pizza, 3 slices, about 200 gram of curry. There's a big difference there, isn't there? So I'm hoping I'll be all right, but I am expecting it to be hot. I'm not shying away from the fact it is going to be hot. Paul from Rate My Beer has had a kebab. Good man. Vegetarian one because your body is a temple, is it? God Emperor Sheba, he is having a curry. What curry are you having? Let me know. And the Minx. That's a cheeky little name, isn't it? The old Minx. She's having a fish finger butty. I hope that's not a euphemism. Excuse my rudeness. But yeah, there we go. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes. And then I will disappear for a second to go downstairs, check on the curry, give it a stir, and then I will be back. So I'm sure for 2 minutes, you guys can entertain each other, talk to each other or whatever. Or you can just be completely nosy and just look at the room. Just look at the room. There we go. This is how much shit I have. So when I do move out, I've got loads to move. And this is just a tiny bit. Anyone that watches the channel knows about the bar area and what have you. So, yeah. Fish finger butty. Right. Piri piri chili spice. All right. I'll tell you what I do like from a curry house, right? I like a madras. I find that gets quite intense come the end of it. Strong on chili. But I also like a garlic chili chicken. But I've always been told off in the past that I stink of garlic afterwards. So that won't be a problem anymore. That's one thing. And Chris is laughing at me, I think. Maybe it's that rude thing I said. I don't know. But we shall see. I've got this, pal. I hope so. I'm going to look really bloody silly, aren't I? And as you know, there's a certain person on a channel that getting a bit big for his boots. I think he's getting a bit big for his boots, or his Nike trainers, as he's probably got. So yeah, so it's nearly 6:20. I'm going to leave you for 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I will be back. I'm going to give the curry a stir, and then we'll see what it's like at past. So don't go anywhere. Back in a tick. Right, he's back. It's coming on well. I could tell it was hot. As soon as I opened it, I was like, the fumes. I'm even got itchy, sweaty head. Well, not sweaty head, but yeah, itching already on the head. Yeah, you can smell that is going to be hot. Give it all a stir. And I've got this terrible thing when I stir food. All I want to do is go like that. I had to resist it. So basically, once I knocked everything off, I just put the spoon in the rice so I couldn't be tempted to lick the spoon. So even when I have the rice, even if I do it, even if I eat it and have the rice afterwards, I bet there's still going to be a kick in the rice, isn't there? With the bloody sauce I've put in it. Right. I love a hot chili. but it has to have some taste to it. And this, in my opinion, oh right, okay. To be honest, I suppose things get really hot, and I suppose you just lose that taste. But I'm intrigued to try it. I've got to admit, when you look at it on the bloody box, it don't look like it's got much sauce. It looks like it's sort of thickened up. At the moment, that is looking like it's got quite a bit of sauce to it. There is some bigger chunks of meat, but it is starting. It does look like it's got a lot of sauce. So this could actually be tougher than I thought, because obviously I kind of looked at the box and that, and you think, oh, that's going to be quite thick. It's going to be chicken. It's going to be hot. But I think this could actually be maybe a little bit harder than I think. But do I think I'll do it? Yeah. The pizza rough as well, Chris. Bloody SJ beat me. He'll never forget that, Mom, will he? He won't forget that. Video up now. He even edited it. Did he? He must have edited, Paul, didn't he, just to make you look bad? No, it's not like Paul, is it, to collapse at a spicy challenge? I'll ask Paul about the chili mac and cheese that he decided to take me on at. I think I was even slower just because he kept making me laugh. Kitchen session saying hello to Paul and Michelle from Rate My Beer, and didn't see the pizza when I went in. To be honest, I didn't even know about it. It was because Paul said about he only said about the Vindaloo, so I literally went in there just to look for the Vindaloo, and didn't look for anything else. And then I started searching on YouTube, and I got back to who's done videos and this, that, and the other. I was like, oh, they got bloody Pepper X chicken wings. They got Pepper X pizza. So, yeah. So I may well be really silly and go back and pick some of them up. Well, there's no doubt I'm going to be silly and pick some of them up. And you know how it is. And Rate My Beer. You know it, Chris. Evening, G. So I finally caught up with the comments. What shall I do? Shall I give it 45 minutes? 45 minutes would be past exactly. Chicken and that should all be cooked, shouldn't it? So I'll probably bring it up, give it a couple of minutes up here just to sort of settle a little bit, if you know what I mean, as you do with some food anyway. And then we'll dive in. We'll dive in at it, and we'll see how much pain I end up in. 5-10 minutes away, and I'm going to be in pain. And then 12 hours, possibly 12 hours, 10 minutes. My arse is going to be in tatters, I reckon. I'm hoping I should only have half a day on this job tomorrow. That's the plan. Because I've actually got a house to go and look at. I've got a house to go and look at. So, a viewing. So, I need to get the job done, really, if I can, which should be. But, I don't think they'll appreciate it if I go to a viewing in a house, will they? And ask them if I can use the toilet after what I've been eating. You've got the pepper korma to do yet? I did see the pepper korma, to be honest. That would be ideal for Korma King Paul, wouldn't it? Paul likes the korma, doesn't he? But I've got to say, you've got a Pepper X korma to do, right? Right. Well, they release it, don't they? Like, if you don't taste any of that Vindaloo, or sort of, if it's all just heat with a Vindaloo, surely the korma is just going to be the same. It's supposed to be mild. How can you have a Pepper X korma? If you want a korma, all you're having is a creamy Pepper X curry in it, surely. I did look at it. I just thought, what's the point? Once you've done the Vindaloo, why the hell would you do the korma? I don't know. But that's me. So, yes. Next comment, Chris the Butcher. It's been 24 hours and my arse is like a blood orange. I reckon that's what mine's going to be like, Mom. I really do. Like I said, when I done the mac and cheese one, I think it was at the tikka masala. Oh my God, I went to the loo in the morning. A lot of toilet talk going on at the moment with this live. But when I went to the loo in the morning, and I went twice, and I went about 5 minutes before I was going to work. And I'm not joking. I was like that driving the van. I had to have my arse up because, my God, it was like sticking My arse cheeks were like two hot plates. And when I sat down, they stuck together. Fucking, it was like glowing red. I bet it was. If I'd had a camera, my arse would have been glowing red, I reckon. But all good fun. All good fun, isn't it? Oh God, 3 more minutes, 4 more minutes, maybe. Probably use extract, so you just get the heat but flavour of korma. To be honest, like you say, they probably are using the extract, but I can't see from what I've had with the tikka masala. All right, yeah, I suppose you get creaminess to it, but ultimately, all you get is that massive heat. You just get that massive heat. And too much info, you two. Hey, if we're doing this challenge, and we've got to talk about toilet habits afterwards. Japanese flag time. Oh dear. Brilliant. Was that you on about the arse or just like kamikaze kind of thing going on? So yeah, we can lower the tone on this channel just like anyone else. In fact, probably even better. So not long now, a couple more minutes. I'll go down. I'm not gonna tip it out on a plate. I'm gonna put the dish on a plate. I'm gonna leave it sitting there for a few minutes just to let it settle and what have you. I reckon by 25 to 22, the challenge will be there. Now, so far, old Bazza here has got a perfect record. Oh, don't mind me, this is just work shit I'm hanging up here. I'm trying to get anyone to read it. Put that there. Is it in the way? Just getting out of my way. I've lost my trail of thought. Where was I? I have no idea. No idea. Someone remind me, where was I going? What was I saying? I said I'll move them out of the way, and that's it. Gone. That's the bad thing about getting old. That is the bad thing about getting old. So, yeah, like I say, bring the food up. Still be in the plastic tray, but I'll put it on a plate. I'll try and tilt it, show you as best I can. I might even cut the rice thing off when I go downstairs. That way they can be separate, so I can show you the curry maybe a little bit better. And we are literally just a minute or two away from doing that. Am I feeling nervous? Absolutely not. Sometimes I feel really nervous. Now that could be a bad sign, couldn't it? And it's never quite as bad as I think. The fact that I feel quite confident could be a bad thing. It could be a seriously bad thing, because as I said, it might come back to bite me right in the arsehole. It's now 6:30, so I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go down, get the curry, get it on a plate, get it up here. Hopefully by 25 to, we shall be eating the food. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a tick. Actually, get top up just in case. We are back. We are back with a beer, with a fresh cold beer, and the food. And it's got to be said. It's got to be said. Fuck me, that's got some smell to it. And all that brashness that I had to start off with has kind of faded slightly. That has got some major smell on the nose. So I've actually cut them in two, the separate thing. So it's hard to see there. Maybe I'll just put that down a bit. Tone that down a bit. The rice is there. You still can't see it, but I've cut that separate. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to pour this. Fucking hell. Oh, it smells quite nice, eh? Ooh. Oh, do you know what? That's going to be one of them, isn't it? You think, God, that smells nice. I'll dive in. I'll go, Jesus Christ. There isn't much in it, to be honest. You got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got about 8 bits of chicken, maybe. I've counted. I want to lick that. I do. I want to lick that, but I can't, can I? I don't want to waste it either, bastard. I can't really show you because in case it all tips out, I've got to go higher, and I got to go higher. Can you see it there? There you go. So it's not like massively bright red. There is quite a bit of sauce. Can I tilt that forward? Will that help? There we go. That's it. You can see that quite a thick sauce actually, and some better lumps of chicken in there. So let me give that 30 seconds or a minute, actually a minute, say, and we shall see. Right, let's get on to the last comment, which is that little minx or the minx. Someone call Baz an ambulance now. Don't panic. If I'm not at work tomorrow, start worrying. So I'm not going to have a beer yet. I'm not going to taste that beer yet. I will actually. No, I don't know. That's really cold. I don't know whether to have that. No, sorry. Oh, Baz is getting a little bit. Oh, do you know what? I'm getting a little bit scared. But Jesus Christ, that looks tasty. Looks really tasty. I might actually go full on, whack out the heat first. Go in with a good spoonful of sauce, and that's it. Piping hot. So that probably ain't going to help, is it? That said, you want it piping hot. So let's stop talking. Let's get the bullshit out of the way. Let's get all that bullshit out of the way. Hang on. 2 ticks. I don't want the rice. I'll put that on somewhere. You know. Done a beer review last night, by the way. If anyone's interested. It's not up yet. Well, it is up, but it's not released yet. So here we go again. One quick last look. There we go. I'm not stalling. Don't worry. I'm not bothered about stalling. There we go. Oh, fucking, I'm moving the thing. You know, right? Pigs here of this fucking thing. There we go. Right. Vindaloo. Pepper X Vindaloo. There is absolutely no meat on there, on that part. All sauce. Get it in your gob. Oh, it's quite tasty. Fucking hell, it's hot though. Feel that on the back of the throat straight away. Not so bad though. That's not so bad. How do, Simo? Second mouthful in. Oh, it does build. That heat builds. Probably dog meat anyway. Hiccups coming in. I told you I'd have the hiccups straight away. Probably dog meat from Iceland. Well, could be, mate. Oh, dear. And there we go. That said, spicy, yeah. Right in the back of the throat. That said, that don't seem as bad as I thought. Oh, I've got the hiccups. 20 people in now. That's even hiccups. That's even better. Even better. with the curry, with the chicken. Lips are starting to burn, getting a massive sweat on, and I feel like my head is bright red, which it normally is. But seriously, I think this can be quite easy. I really do. Another mouthful. There we go. Chicken now. Oh, yeah. The rice might be quite welcome afterwards. It's got to be said. Oh. What have we got? 1, 2. I've chopped one bit of meat into 2. 5 bits of meat left. It is hot. I did say it was going to be hot, and that don't surprise me. I'll be ready for that after, without a doubt. Throat's not too bad. Lips are burning. But honestly, that is pretty easy. Well, I went in first, didn't I, with a load of sauce. Probably set the tone for the rest of the challenge, really. The mouth is getting hot now, though. That's proper tingling. But I'm nearly there. I've got 3 bits of chicken and a bit of sauce. That's all I got. The hiccups are past now, thankfully. That said, they might come back and my nose is starting to run. But that's heat building. That is getting hot. That's getting really hot. And that bit was just on the back of the throat. Oh. No, I was going to have a drink. I can't have a drink. Can't have a drink. No chance. Second to last piece of meat. Fuck me, my mouth is on fire. I'm sweating like a nicky nacky new. That is proper sweat on my head now and around my eyes. And I feel red. And I can see, even I can see on the camera, I'm very, very red. Very, very red. You know me, Mom. Pretty much the last big mouthful. There you go. There you go. Still undefeated. Ooh. Although rather hot. And don't rub your face too much, Baz, in case you get any sweat. Pepper X Vindaloo. Pop that in your pipe and smoke it. Baz has achieved it. Oh. Time for the rice now. I won't make you watch me eat the rice. That's how bad I am. I'm gonna put the rice in there. Gotta be said though, my mouth is on fucking fire. Oh, that. Oh, I don't think that's any hotter than any of the other things. I really don't. God, blimey, my fucking mouth though. Oh, can I have a drink now? Oh, that was really hot. And there was just a couple of moments where the heat really built up. But if I'm honest, if I'm really, really honest, that weren't too bad. That said, my mouth is burning even more now. I've had a drink. Blimey, yeah. Oh, and the rice is hot as well. Blimey. Oh, getting that burn now, Chris, I tell you. Whew. No, I'm definitely odd. But I am sweating like a pig. That was hot. I do my best, pal. But he's not Christ. I can't even talk now. I've got a rush from the chili. I can't even talk. He's not right, Chris. No, I'm not right. The minx, medal yellow, first red. Eh? You lost me on there. The burn only lasts about 5 minutes. It's just the hiccups that killed me. No. Oh, and the pain. Hiccups, the hiccups. I fully expected the hiccups to go quite quick because they did the first time around with the other stuff. But I got to admit, after having that mouthful of drink and having a mouthful of rice, blimey, that's where the heat really kicked in. And I think it's because the rice is so hot. Anyway, it's still really hot. And obviously your mouth is burning. Nose is running like hell. My mouth is burning. And then you're putting like a hot blanket on it. But yeah. Rice in the oven is always all right. But you got to have it mixed with the curry. Unfortunately, I wanted to do the curry on my own, didn't it? On its own, so. So the rice ain't as nice. So I might not bother with that. So I'll pick all the rice up off the floor. Everyone's disappeared now. They was hoping I wouldn't do it, I think. So yeah, let me have another mouthful of rice. Hungry, but fucking hell, that still, it still makes it hot. I know that. That was a reason I cut my hair today as well. Excuse me for wiping my nose. Runny nose. That was the reason I started cutting my hair as well before. She's going to come off and finish it off after. But yeah, I thought, because I had this like big, like hair bear bloody bunch hair. And I was like, I can't be having this big mop of hair on my head when I'm eating this. But yeah, is it hot? It's definitely hot. Does it burn? Yeah, it burns. But I actually find it really tasty. I did find that really tasty. Like I said, I if you're doing it like me, if you're mental like me and you do it as a challenge, I like to do it without the rice as a challenge. But I think that with the rice would have been really good. Really would have been spot on. So yeah, I thought that was rather tasty. Expensive for £4, maybe, because all you're getting really, there were flavours there and it was tasty, and the chicken was nice enough. But ultimately, it's all heat. But yeah, it's good. So, would I recommend anyone trying it? You've got to be a bit of a chili head, I think, to try that. If you're Jonathan Brown and you're a Cormac King, don't bother. That'll kill you. But yeah, you'll get a mouthful in if you like JB, and just give up. But yeah, if you like hot stuff, I reckon that's worth a go. I really do. Chris the Butcher and friends, my tolerance has definitely dropped. But shit, that was impressive, brother. In all honesty, Chris, I think mine has dropped. I think it was, or maybe it was dropping. I think I've done quite a few sort of spicy challenges, quite regular. And I think my tolerance was dropping a bit. But I think spreading them out a bit makes it a little bit easier. Because I think I was doing one every week. Well, I started to do a couple real close to each other, and I felt like my tolerance was going down a bit. But yeah, but thank you very much, pal. You know, sometimes you just got to get in there, shovel it down the old gizzard, as you would say, and crack on. But no, I enjoyed that actually. I enjoyed that. I mean, I could be daft and say I could eat another one of them, but I think I think I'd have to have the second one with rice. I think my arse and my stomach would be in no fit state for anything tomorrow. SJ wants to challenge with you, pal. Why aren't you man enough, Paul? You got to send your kids in, have you, to try and fight your battles? I left mine on the side to fuck up the fruit flies. Brilliant. It'll certainly do that, mate. You think, though, if they stay alive and they shit down your window, fuck it, it'll be hell of a mess. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a blessing. That really is. And do you know what? I'm still hungry, so I can't have some more of this rice. Now the heat is actually starting to wear off a bit now. But that rice is bland without any sauce. So solid. Go without. So there we go. I mean, that is impressive. I said I was going to do an hour, or I wanted to do. Then I said I was maybe going to go and do about an hour and a quarter. And here we are, 47 minutes in. I've probably been talking for 10 of them. And I only started the food at 25 too. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So the mouth is cooling down. Cooling down. A bit of spice on the back of the throat there. The head is cooling down. Anyone out there who's watching, I swear I could see my face going red on the camera. Anyone out there that could actually like confirm that, I'll say, no, Baz, you were doing all right. But I swear I could feel my face changing colour. I swear it's still red now. I don't know. It probably is. Should we lower the light again? I can't go near that one. So, yeah. Paul from Rate My Beer. No, I'm not man enough, pal. You can do it, pal. You can do it. Come on. Grow a pair of nicky nacky news. Well done, mate. Breezed it. Thank you very much. Great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Championi. The minx. What face is that? What face is that? I can't see that. And I can't zoom in on it. I could go on my phone, but Christ. It's hot as fuck, but leaves you as quick. Yeah. I mean, what I would say, like I said, I mean, I dived in straight in with a couple of spoonfuls of the sauce. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's get in there. Let's get that massive heat in your mouth straight away. But yeah, over time of eating it, it did build up, and it did get, like, you know, as you saw, got to a point I was thinking, "Oh, Jesus Christ, this is really hot." And it gets really, really hot. But like you say, it's gone pretty quick, hasn't it? It's gone pretty quick. It's got to be said. Still, my mouth's still hot, but there's a slight tingle, I would say, but not particularly anything. So I don't know who else has finished this totally. I know a bald foodie guy, he finished it. Interesting to see if Baz was the one that's finished it the quickest as well. Is there a challenge out there to people now? Can people beat whatever time I took, which was only about 5 minutes, I think, wasn't it? 5, 6, 7 minutes. And I was doing loads of talking in between. So it'd be interesting if anyone else can get that down there, get it down them that quick. Although I wouldn't recommend it. Come on, let's be honest. It's a little bit silly, I suppose. But I am over 18, slightly, times 3. So yeah, that's it. So I'll stay and talk for a little bit more. With you. But I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, I know Rate My Beer has had the pizza. What else have you had, Chris? You know, how does this Vindaloo compare in a 10-pot noodle challenge. I'll have a go at that, Chris. I'll definitely have a go at that. Yeah, I'll have a go at that with you. Happily come on your channel and have a go at that. But as I was saying, has anyone out there had the Vindaloo? Obviously, Chris has had the Vindaloo and Paul's had the pizza. Has anyone out there had both who's watching? Can anyone compare the two? What will the pizza be like? Will the pizza be way too hot, or will it be a lot lighter than the bloody Vindaloo? Be interesting to know. I'd imagine the chicken wings would be a little nasty bastard, to be honest. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying them. Actually, my chicken wings, another challenge. I've still got the Carolina Reaper, the dried Carolina Reaper in the cupboard to do yet. But I'll definitely be up for that, Chris. We'll have to try and arrange that. Totally different direction. Anyone interested in 10-pot noodle challenge? As I said, I'd be up for that. I still want to do my 10 double cheeseburger challenge. And I've also got a big breakfast challenge that I want to set myself, which is actually, I think that will absolutely defeat me completely. So one day I will get a load of stuff in and I will go for the Bazza's big belly busting breakfast that I've called it, I think. And it'll be interesting, you know, even if I fail miserably at it, it'll be interesting to see who could eat it. Who could eat it? Oh, pardon me. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. I bet that was really unenthralling, wasn't it? I bet you were thinking, oh, the man's going to die. He's going to be in pain. He's going to take forever to eat it. But I have proved the doubt was wrong. That's one thing. Oh. So what do I do with the rest of me Thursday night now? I don't know. What do I do with the rest of me Thursday night? It's 5 to 7. Well, apart from hopefully when she gets back, have me haircut. Go for a bath. Because at the moment, I haven't had a bath yet, so I do apologise if you think, oh, God, he's a stinky old bugger. But I didn't want to have a bath before I have my haircut. I always get loads of hair, wouldn't it, in the bed. It stays on your back. I don't want 2 baths. I don't want 2 baths. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, mate. Something's going to defeat me one day. Something is going to be way too much that I cannot handle it. That is going to be something like that is going to be way too much at some point. I think because it's quite a small portion, I think that's what makes it easy. If you had like a curry house sized portion of that, I mean, that would I would be amazed if anyone could finish that. I really would if it was like a curry sized portion. I mean, let's face it, a curry house portion, what? 2 of these trays, wouldn't it? Be 2 of them trays easy, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I'd be amazed if anyone could do that, but be interesting to see. You're a man, pains me to say it. Yeah, you're old and bald, mate. That pains me to say that. But, you know, the truth has to be said, doesn't it, my friend? I got to give Paul a bit of banter, haven't I? The man, I mean. I know what you meant. You know I'm the man. I love the Morrison's Volcanic Vindaloo, but that had some flavour. Yeah, I think, to be honest, right, this stuff that goes in the supermarkets, like I've had like an Asda File or whatever, and that was tame. I've had ghost chili bloody curries and what have you. They're always going to be, to a certain extent, sensible because they're in a supermarket, in my opinion, and the fact that you can buy them. Yeah, these have 18 on them on the box, but I still think they're going to keep it toned down to a certain extent because, you know what I mean? If they sold something and it actually killed someone, I mean, there'd be problems, wouldn't there? I never got to try the volcanic Vindaloo. But I do think the supermarket stuff is always going to be that little bit more toned down, I think, for the consumer, if you like. My nose is full of snot. I definitely need to go and blow my nose in a minute. But what I'll do is I'll probably finish this beer and then end the live, because we've come to that point. The challenge was done. My God, my nose is running. I definitely need to blow my nose as well. I can actually feel it now settling in my belly, I would say. I can feel it just sitting there now. So I may well have a bit of an uncomfortable stomach for an hour or so now after this. Wow, that hurts. You know I love you really, Paul. Even though even though you're a Spurs fan, enjoy that coming out. God, no, I'm not going to enjoy that coming out, mate. It was hot going in, and I think my mouth's got a little bit more tolerance than that end. So I might have to do a video tomorrow and update people on how that bit is. Right on the gut, though. Yeah, I can feel it sort of warming. It's like a warming. It's got that. My stomach feels that warming, like when you have a nice big imperial stout, and as it goes down, it just warms your chest. That's how my belly feels now, because it's sitting there probably like a bloody volcano. Trying to be an Oldham fan now. What do you do with a pair of boobs? Oldham. Sorry, lowering the tone again. Sheffield United, not much better. Chris and he could have been one of us. Yeah, not much better, Chris. He could have been one of us. I could have been. But no, Sheffield United, stick with them. Another new signing today, haven't we? We got Thingy, haven't we? Your ex-player today. And we had, what's his name, didn't we, the other day? Danny Ings. I think he'll be an interesting signing. So looking forward to them playing, actually. Be interesting to see how we get on. But yeah. Oh, belly's fucking... I can feel it now. Definitely got a bit of burn in the belly, I would say, but I'll live, as you do. So yeah, you know what? We're at 58 and a half minutes. I'm going to end it there, I think. I'm going to end it there. There's only so much I can talk about. I spoke to you for 30 odd minutes. I ate for about 10, if that. And I spoke to you for another 20 minutes. So we've had a live where actually the main thing was only about 10 minutes long. But it was good fun. It was hot. And if I'm honest, I would actually eat that again. If I'm sitting down to enjoy it, I would have it with the rice. Or drop them, yeah. Yeah, hopefully, mate, he will be a good signing. I hope he is. He's got experience, so hopefully he'll be a good signing. We'll see what happens. And Rate My Beer said, fair play, pal. So, night, brother. See you, Chris. Take care of yourself, pal. We'll have a catch up. And yeah, if you want to do the pot noodle challenge, you know where I am. Give us a message. I'll definitely have a go at that. So yeah, that's pretty much gone. The food's gone. And now Bazza is gone. So a massive thank you all for watching. Give the old video a like. Give the channel a sub if you haven't subbed. Always helps. And I will see you again very soon on something else. Cheers. I'm going to end it now anyway. Give us a second.